Living in the Kitchen, sponsored by Winn-Dixie, built by ProCraft Cabinetry.
Things are getting funky.
That's right, because we're living in the kitchen. All right, guys, so we are going to make pasta bolognese today. This is basically like fancy spaghetti with meat sauce, right? And so what we did just to save some time is I went ahead and I browned the ground beef first. So get yourself like a pound of ground beef. It's on sale right now.
Pound of ground. Oh, it is on sale. I love
Absolutely.
that.
So when you strain out the ground beef, what we're going to do is we're going to keep a little bit of that grease in the pan, right? But then we're going to put in our olive oil, because we're going to saute down some onions, some carrots, celery, garlic, and tomatoes.
I think celery, carrots, and onions are like a staple in so many dishes.
And so much stuff.
So you should just have it on hand. Go to Winn-Dixie, they got you covered.
So you just dump these in there.
Is this a medium-high heat or high?
Yeah, you're right at like medium heat. I'm right at medium. Okay. I kind of had it a little bit high just to get this thing going for the segment, but you really don't want it to be too high because then you're going to get all your veggies to stick to your pan, and that's not going to be cool.
I can help you too if you need to move on to the next step. I can keep moving it because I know a lot of the times the trick is to keep moving.
Yeah, you want to keep it kind of moving a little bit. So we're going to let that go and then let that sweat just a tad.
Okay.
And so while we're letting it sweat, we'll get a little bit of stuff. And again, this is like supposed to be very easy for everybody to do at home. We're not going to go super crazy chef style. We're not going to just get the Italian seasoning blend. Very easy to do.
That's my style.
Right, just throw that in there. We're not trying to win a James Beard Award here.
Right.
We don't cook for a Michelin star restaurant, so it's not a big deal. So we're going to take and put these guys in there. Would you hand me that spoon, please?
This one?
Little guy.
Oh, little one.
Thank you very much. Put some garlic in there.
Ooh, I can smell it.
Nice, healthy bit of garlic. There you go. Very good. Throw that over there. Give this a nice, cool stir. And just put a little bit of, maybe a little pinch of salt. So there we go.
Do you need the salt?
Keep it going. Yeah, add me a little pinch of salt to that.
Okay, I'm going to pour it, but I'm going to make sure it's only a little bit.
Can we do this then?
Yeah, I didn't want to use my hand. I shook some
So that's quite a bit. So you just kind of sprinkle a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit on there. We'll get rid of the rest that we don't need.
Perfect.
All right, so you keep that going as this sweats, right? And you, like, what we want to do with these is we're basically going to get those onions to kind of clarify a little bit, right?
Yes.
And as soon as they clarify, then we're going to put the rest of our stuff in. So we're going to let that go for just a second. Let's talk about the pasta water real quick. So when you make pasta water, you do need to season the water, right?
I love
like,
don't
just boil water and then throw it in there. Like you said, you want to make it salty. So put in more salt than you think you need. When you put in a lot of salt, put in a little bit more. I promise you're not going to put too much of it.
Rachel Ray used to say it needs to taste like salt water.
Exactly.
Like at the beach.
It does. It really, really does. And then I also put olive oil in there as well. That way it keeps everything nice and cool and it doesn't stick. So this is starting to, like, you can see as they're starting to get a little bit clear here. Right? So we can do this. We can throw our tomatoes in there.
Oh man, is that like a whole jar?
These are 2 tomatoes that I just cut up. And so the whole goal here is, and we'll kick this up a notch just to like kind of get this going faster. So the whole idea here is like we're just going to cook this stuff down. Now typically your bolognese is going to take quite a while to get done. We're going to make like kind of quick for TV, and we're going to make kind of a flash recipe of it. Okay. But ordinarily you want to cook this down until these tomatoes are completely like clear, right?
Almost like smashed.
They just turn into liquid. Like this will just turn into like water. And then you throw your ground beef on it. You're going to put the tomato sauce. At that point, that's when you really want to let it simmer for like 2 hours.
Right, because the longer it sits, the more it marries and it tastes better.
Exactly. Yeah. Everything macerates in together, and it's very, very delicious. But we don't have, obviously, that kind of time, so we're just going to let that kind of cook for a little while. All right. So as that goes, we're going to let that go, like, cook down. We'll kick it up even a little bit more of a notch. We can go ahead and start talking about pasta. Okay. So with the pasta, you know, with this one, like, basically, we're going to put in, like, the whole box, right?
Yeah, why not?
Wow, there you go. So just throw it right in there. And
the
just gonna...
SE Grocers pasta.
That's right. And all of this stuff, guys, is for sale. And make sure that you remember to download the Winn-Dixie app so that way you can get all the rewards and points that our executive producer, Justin, has. I mean, I'm sure the dude's sitting on, like, $50 right now. So, like, I'm serious. Like, he's always got money left over on the thing.
I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
Go to Winn-Dixie.com/rewards or just your app store. But the new deals come out, I believe, on Wednesdays, and then you have till Tuesday to get them. So again, to get these deals, you have till Tuesday.
That's right. Okay,
but what's really
guys.
cool about our Fridays is you guys shop the sales, and that's how you pick what you're going to make.
Absolutely. Everything that we make on the show, guys, is all from Winn-Dixie. It's all from the sales. It's all that you can do as well right here, right at your own home. So we're going to let this pasta cook down for just a little bit longer, right? And then we'll be back here to finish this all off. We'll throw in the ground beef. We'll put in the tomato sauce. We'll put in the whipping cream and a very small dash of the vinegar.
I can't wait to learn more, David. This smells so good.
Thank you very much.